welcome to L.O.T.S. I'm Kinea.
And I'm Minnie Lawson.
We're here bringing you this lovely podcast about life, love, politics, whatever floats your boat. You can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Global Link, which is powered by Status Network. How was your day today?
It was pretty good. But overall, the weekend wasn't so good.
What happened on the weekend?
The weekend, it was a lot of death.
What?
Yeah, it's a lot.
What kind of death? COVID death?
No.
Oh.
Mental illness. No. I said that backwards. It wasn't mental illness. It was stupidity.
Ooh.
But we're going to get into that roundabout towards the end of the show. We will be discussing like, lust, and love that caused people don't know that. They don't know those things that made them go into that action over like, lust, and love. Okay. As what we know as relationships. So, before we get to some of that news, what about you? How was yours?
Oh, my week has been okay. I've had death in my family too. Unnecessary death. A hit and run.
Hit and run.
Now my sister's in the hospital. So it's just a lot of, family stuff going on with me. But, I'm not a sadist, so I push through.
True indeed.
But our topics of the day is lust, like, or love.
True.
And I also want to touch on that Tabitha and Wendy Williams situation.
Oh, Wendy. The controversial.
You said a controversial.
Yeah.
Well, I want to talk about that.
Okay.
Because, my girl Tabitha came with that good clapback.
She came with the clapback.
Yeah, I like Wendy Williams. Don't get me wrong, because I'm in the industry that she's in.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm trying to get to where she's at.
Right.
So I respect her to the utmost.
Oh, yeah, true.
But she should not have come for my girl Tabitha like that.
Okay. So I'm curious. It sounds like you're a little hype. Who won?
To me, Tabitha won.
Tabitha won debate?
It's my opinion.
Your
but
opinion.
This is lies.
Well, we definitely going to find out the truth.
And substance. And this is my opinion, that Tabitha won because she came back with class. She came back with grace because Wendy Williams came for her neck.
Really?
Yes.
So is that like saying Wendy Williams ain't got class?
No, Wendy Williams has class. I'm not saying she don't. Okay. But the way, when Wendy Williams clap at somebody, sometimes you come back ignorantly.
Okay.
I make up my little words, so don't worry about me.
No, it's fine.
She come back ignorantly. People come back like, Tabitha came back with grace.
With grace. Okay. Come on.
Wendy Williams came at her neck because she said she wanted to retire her husband.
Right. Wow.
She wanted to retire her husband, and they've been together 20-odd some years.
Okay. Okay, cool.
And Wendy Williams, on her show, talked about Tabitha. And said some stuff.
Was it? Was it the gossip stuff? Was it some?
No, it was she replied to what Tabitha posted.
Oh, what she posted.
Tabitha posted she wanted to retire her husband.
Okay. Now, getting towards that. Well, you know what? We're going to save that when we get farther in the show. I'm going to remember what my question is.
Okay.
Before we start. Also, I just definitely wanted to give my condolences to you and your family.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And so, let's, would you like to get into that now?
Yes, I would.
Do we need to play a clip first so the people know where we're coming from?
Wendy Williams is talking about Tabitha because she wants to retire her husband.
Because she wants to retire her husband.
Yes.
And I'm just curious, was she taking the retirement of the husband out of context? Because, I know when people get ready to hear that word without knowing, the full statement. Do you think that's what Wendy did?
She was looking at her personal situation that happened to her when she had a husband, and I guess she didn't really retire her husband, but she came into money also and said, well, here, hubby, here's some money to pursue your dreams. So, and it didn't work well for her because her husband had her out here looking like a fool.
Oh, okay. Well,
he was loving up the side chick, even got the side chick pregnant.
Oh, man.
And I think he's still with the side chick today.
Is this the one who also has a side chick and a side man? That's the same husband?
I don't know, allegedly.
Oh,
What about that?
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know if it's true or not.
But Wendy Williams felt like Tabitha was making a wrong decision by saying she's going to retire her husband. And she was like, oh, this relationship is going to maybe end soon or not go well because of her experiences.
With her husband.
With her husband.
Who she gave a retirement.
And all the the comedians on the internet were trolling, saying, Wendy, your husband is nothing like Tabitha's husband. Wow. You cannot compare the two.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get with our producer, Mr. JoJo, and we'll get into this clip.
Hello there. Y'all all right? Very good, honey. I was up doing a little work here. That's why I got my pajamas on in my office. And then my phone started going off, like praising people. It was like, girl, you're Wendy Williams. First of all, Wendy Williams, honey, God bless you. God bless you. Okay. And so people sent me a little clip. And I said, oh, my God, the pain this woman must be in. Wendy, the pain you must be in to feel this way. And I'm so sorry. But listen, let me tell you this. 23 years I've been with my husband. Yes. Broke for a very long time together. Struggled for a very long time together. Succeeded for the last couple of years together, right? My husband took a job in agreement with me. He took a job 15 years ago to help support my dream. And I know you may not know what that looks like in a genuine place, right? But this was an agreement that my husband and I had. And I told him 15 years ago, Ube, in 5 years, I'll be able to take you out of there so then you can pursue one of your dreams that you love. Right now, I was his dog in the fight, okay? And he believed in me. And we did it together for the last 15 years. I did every year with him at LAPD, and he did every year with me with rejection and no's in this entertainment industry, right? However, God has blessed me. He has allowed me to manifest. I've been praying on this for a very long time, and it has now come to pass. That is the power of God. It's also the power of allowing God to be first in your marriage, okay? And that is how it remains successful. We keep him first. He is first in our marriage. Not money, not business, not success, but God. He's first, okay? So this is my prayer for you. I pray that love finds you, true love. I pray it finds you and it holds you tight.
But there's this woman, her name is Tabitha Brown. Oh, you know her? Clap if you know her. Okay, good. I don't know her. Well, she's an influencer, and she's saying that she's retiring her husband. He's been a police officer for 15 years, and he wants to live out his dreams.
I have said to him, babe, it's time. It's time. It's time for him to dream again. It's time for him to think, ooh, when I grow up, what do I want to be? And it's something else. It's time for a new journey, a new chance at life, right? And God has blessed us. He has blessed me that I can retire my husband.
Nope. I was married to one of those. You know, I make the money and so on and so forth. Go live your dreams, buy a business.
Well, I want to dissect that for a second. One, Wendy perceive anybody doing that who choose to help their husband or their wife, because it could go either way, it's going to be a disaster. She prejudged the situation off of her own experience.
Exactly.
You can do that off your own experience if you see the exact same disaster playing that hand in a different relationship. I mean, it's almost verbatim. You know, for instance, he coming home arguing, the relationship that she's basing it from the people she know, he coming home arguing. She always got a headache because she's expecting him to have a temper tantrum. I mean, it's the exact same thing down to the T. Then I could have understood what Wendy was saying. But what I also want to ask you, Cameron, is this lady, is she also a YouTube star?
Tabitha, I've been following Tabitha for a while. She's always come off graceful, even when she was cooking them vegan meals. Right. That's what made me follow her, because she had lovely vegan meals. And then I didn't even know she was into acting. I seen her on the Chi.
Right.
I seen her like doing stuff, and I'm like, oh, she's lovely at everything.
At everything.
Like, there's no reason to hate on this woman.
Right.
But so, I am happy.
I guess the thing I'm getting to you is this coming because she has a following? And I'm asking this, do you think Wendy didn't want to give her, kind of like, a little charade, a little hoorah, that you can do this for your husband because she is this becoming YouTube or social media star?
No, she got the money. She got the money now. This is why she's retiring her husband.
I know.
I had a husband that was a cop.
Right.
For 15 years, and I come into money, and he's been good to me. Right. I'm retiring his ass too.
But understand what I'm asking you now. Do you think Wendy Williams did not show her the love because she's a up and coming YouTube star? I understand you saying she has money.
No, I don't think that's what it is. I think she just feared that what happened to her can happen to Tabitha too. Right. It could be bitterness too. It could be envy, but it could be like, oh, I've been through that. I gave a man money. Right. I did this, I did that. But like I said, they're two relations. Like all the comedians said, your husband and him is totally two different men. Type of men. Right. And on her vegan videos as she's cooking, her husband is there through some of the videos. Right. You could see, you can't tell somebody personality really online all the time. Right. But I could see that they were kind of genuine. Like, they didn't look like they be fighting behind the scenes, or the kids look happy. Like, they look like a good household.
A good household. Happy household.
Yeah, a happy household.
Gotcha.
And her character made her rise to the occasion to get the money that she's able to retire her husband. Right. And I applaud you, Tabitha.
I got to give a hand clap for that as well.
I applaud you.
What I will say, Wendy, that's Tabitha's their marriage. And from my understanding, that's their first marriage. Wendy, what are you, like second or third marriages?
Oh God.
Now, God gonna bless a happy home who gonna stick together. And what the people didn't hear from Tabitha as well is that her husband supported her for 15 years straight on her dream. See, this is the part that people didn't hear, even when we played the clip. Therefore, what she said was, after you support my dream because you made that choice as her husband, then guess what? It's time for us to support your dream. And my husband been an officer of the law for 15 years. I don't need him taking any more danger when he doesn't have to. The money's here. The household is secure. The kids are up and coming, out of this loving family. Wendy, honestly, you're just wrong. Wendy, you got to get some God in your household, because the main thing I heard this woman say,
put God first.
God over their whole household, not a half household, not partial, not the kids come first. She said God over the kids. See, I know that went over a lot of y'all head. And I know what y'all gonna say, man, this nigga talking about God. Man, why he talking so much? Because I know it's real. Right. I'm telling you, I've been through the fight. Right. I've been in the fight. Right now, when I walk out this door, I'm gonna touch some more fire. I know how real it is. Wendy, this is why you don't understand why her household is surviving the way it is. Because God ain't second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. It don't come behind her. She said God is over her. God is over the man. God is over the child. People don't even know what that's like in 2021. Right. Putting God over everything. That means your kids has no say-so over the wisdom and knowledge that God has provided the parents with.
Right.
Mama, daddy, grandma, grandpa, aunt, Jew man, black man, whoever you want